Latest campaign 2016. Now Republicans faced off in their fourth primary debate last night. Eyewitness News political analyst Joe Fleming joining us live in studio this morning with more on how to kind of handicap, break down this debate. You know, Joe, are we hearing anything new with the fourth one now? It seems like it's the same old stuff.
You're right, Patrick. We're at the point now where we've had so many debates, we're getting debate fatigue by the voters, I think. There was really nothing new last night that I believe. I think each candidate got a good chance to get their opinions out on the economy, on immigration. But as far as breaking news last night, I don't think those were anything at all.
What do we have to do now to get down to maybe 4 or 5 to have to really pique the interest of the American voters? Because it's too much. There's too many people involved still.
Exactly. We saw it in the Democratic debate.
Right.
We had one debate, Hillary Clinton stood out because there was only 5 candidates. Here we had 8 on stage last night, 2 less than before. But still, it's way too many candidates to really have one person get their opinions out. Sometimes you might not speak for 15, 20 minutes during the debate. So they need to narrow that field down a lot more.
Are you surprised that Donald Trump is still not only in this thing, but in some polls and a lot of polls winning this thing?
Well, again, he's still up there around the 25, 26% level. And again, as the field dwindles down, the question is, can Donald go higher or is he maxed out right there? And that's what nobody knows at this point. Will, like Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio, they're trying to get some of the establishment voters to go with them. If Trump starts to fade, they're looking to move up.
All right, Dr. Ben Carson's sort of been in the crosshairs the past couple of weeks after this book came out, talking about whether or not he received a scholarship offer to West Point and other things that people questioned the validity of those things. How do you think he handled himself?
Well, I think he's, again, deflected the question. He didn't really answer it directly. Again, Ben Carson's big point is trust and honesty. And if people start to question his trust and honesty, it's definitely going to hurt his campaign. He basically said Hillary Clinton's done things that are a lot worse than that. That's not answering the question. I think at some point he has to face that more directly.
We've talked about debate fatigue. Do you think the American people have Bush fatigue, meaning the Bush family and another one coming through the system here, running for president? Because he's not really, Jeb Bush I'm talking about, of course, is not really, you know, standing out here in these debates.
No, he's not standing out at all. He did better last night. Of the 4 debates, I think it was his best debate. He really tried to put himself up against Hillary Clinton, as he's the main Republican that could beat Hillary Clinton in the election. However, you're correct. We've had 2 Bushes as presidents. People could be getting tired of the Bush name. They may want to see a change in there. But at the same time, the Democrats have Clinton. We've already had one Clinton.
Now, do you see folks like, I don't know, Chris Christie and others perhaps getting out before the next debate in December?
The next debate's in the middle of December. Again, a lot of it's money. A lot of these people only have 1-2% of the vote. They'll stay around as long as they can be in debates, as long as they have the money to keep funding their campaign. Again, we're 2.5 months away from the first caucus. At that point, we're definitely going to see a lot of people get out.
All right, Joe, thanks for coming in with us and breaking down the debate. Early this morning, we also talked some golf before we came on this morning. Joe's still out there swinging those clubs, getting that score down from the hundreds into the 90s. So it's been a successful season on the golf course. More in-depth coverage on campaign 2016 on our website, WPRI.com.